Good morning from Mbeya, Tanzania. Welcome back to day 3 of Route Adventures. After a long day 2, we spent the night at a simple but comfortable place that only costed us $11. Honestly, one thing we noticed in Tanzania is that food and accommodations are very affordable, which makes long trips much easier. We grabbed some breakfast, packed up our bags, and did our usual morning routine. Checking fluids, tires, and making sure the Nissan X-Trail was ready for another long day. Before leaving Mbeya, we stopped to fill up fuel because today's destination was the Tunduma border. You all know the history about Tunduma border, where actually we are purposing to exit Tanzania and enter Zambia. Mbeya in the morning was something else. Crazy traffic, borders everywhere, trucks, buses, and people rushing to work. Pure East African city energy. It took us some time just to escape the town jam. You know the crazy traffics in East African towns. But once we finally cleared Mbeya and hit the open roads, it was back to what we love. Empty highways, fresh air, and the long road south calling our names. Welcome to Route Adventures.
No
Subscribe,
second
guys.
thoughts, no switching sides. If you ain't built for the fire, don't step in the right. Oh, you say you down, but are you deep in it? When the sky turn gray, will you still be committed? I don't need lip service, I need action. Loyalty's louder than words or passion. I've been 10 toes in, heels on the pavement, eyes on the goal, heart full of containment. Don't test my love, you fear the flame, cause I burn for real, this ain't no game. You ride with me, better grip that wheel. No brakes, no blink, everything I feel. You stole astray, then I go so pride, cause I don't play soft, I ride or die. Ride or die, that's the code I live. Got no time for the half you give. Grit through my love, fire in my touch. If you ain't all in, don't say too much. Ride or die, we go full throttle. Pour me raw, no silver bottle. Stand up strong, I'll step aside. I need a real one by my side. Don't ask me to shrink, I was born to blaze. Came through storms and I don't do phase. Built from scars, stitched in gold. My love's a weapon, fierce and bold. You say forever to find that line. Would you hold me close when we're out of time? Would you ride with me when the chips fall low, or dip out quiet when the winds don't blow? You ride with me, better grip that wheel. No brakes, no blink, everything I feel. You stole astray, then I go so pride, cause I don't play soft, I ride or die. Ride or die, that's the code I live. Got no time for the half you give. Grit in my love, fire in my touch. If you ain't all in, don't say too much. Ride or die, we go full throttle. Pour me raw, no silver bottle. Stand up strong, I'll step aside. I need a real one by my side. I don't need maybe, I don't need try. I need heat that don't ask why. I bring danger, I bring grace. If you flinch, I erase. Ride or die, baby, say it loud, not for the weak or the self-doubt crowd. All gas, no brakes, feel that heat. If you ain't solid, take a back seat. Ride or die till the wheels don't spin. If we fall locked in. Fire in my soul, still in my stride. Only the brave can ride this ride. No retreat, no rewind. If you're not ride or die, you're just in the way.
As we continued towards Tunduma, the drive became one of the most scenic so far on this entire trip. Everything around us was lush and green. Rolling hills, farms, trees, and fresh mountain air. The environment felt calm and peaceful, almost therapeutic. After days of dry landscapes, this part of Tanzania was giving us nothing but good vibes. It was the kind of a drive where you don't even feel the distance. Windows sighted down, music playing, cool breeze, and the X-Trail crashing smoothly through some of the best sceneries we have seen so far on this journey. Remember, this is day 3. Today we are crossing the border to Tunduma, heading to Tanzania. South Africa, here we are coming. Clarity on the road soon caught up with us. The road to Tunduma was in bad shape. Rough sections, potholes, and uneven services that forced us to slow down. The good news, though, is that there is an active construction going on. You can see heavy machinery, workers, and new tarmac being laid. It's clear that very soon this road is going to be perfect and smooth. Kudos to the government of Tanzania. Despite the rough patches, we kept pushing forward, kilometer by kilometer. We were getting closer and you could feel it. Actually, you could feel the Zambia climate. We were now nearing the town of Tunduma, the last stop in Tanzania before crossing into Zambia.
Started with a smile we knew. In this world, just me and you. Through the highs and times so blue. Friends forever, always true. Started with a smile we knew. In this world, just me and you. Through the highs and times so blue. Friends forever, always true. From dawn to dusk, laughter sound. With you always I have found. In the moments life unwound. Friendship here forever bound. We stand together, softer sound. With you always I have found. In the moments life unbound. Friendship here forever bound. We stand together side by side. In you my secrets I confide. Through every storm and every tide. Our bond will never subside. Miles may stretch but not our hearts. Even when life's torn apart. From sunrise till the night does start. Together we'll make every part. Miles may stretch but not our hearts. Even when life's torn apart. From sunrise till the night does start. Together we'll make every part. Hand in hand we bright the night. Bringing warmth, turning darkness light. Through every wrong and every right. Together we soar, take flight.
You're good. Yes, as you can see, we are now approaching Tunduma. We are now approaching the Tunduma border, and you can see that far, like 7 kilometers from where we are. Those houses that are shining, I think that is Tunduma. It's on the side of Zambia. So guys, day number 3, we are crossing the border from Mbeya to Tunduma, and right now we are a few kilometers to the border. Like we are 10 kilometers to the border. So stay tuned, guys, and I'll show you as we do the border crossing. You can see how some migration officers here. They are majorly inspecting vehicles that have crossed the border. That is the customs officers, to confirm that you have paid whatever is needed. You can see how people have constructed. But then if you look at how people have constructed there, you realize that people have the same kind of design. They have the same kind of design. They use the corrugated iron sheet, different from the profiles that we use in Kenya, and majority of them use Kara maroon, Kara red, or simply aluminium on top, aluminium coated. I think it's a culture here. It seems like everyone in Tanzania loves it. Because since we crossed the border at Namanga up to this point, every house that we have come across is the same design, except maybe for one or two that maybe it's flat roof or has like the pitch of the roof is like around 45 degrees, as it is the case in Kenyan houses. So guys, we're now approaching the border. The time is 11:33 hours. 11:33 hours, that is the time. And we are at kilometer 95, right from the time we started this journey in Mbeya. So remember, Mbeya to Tunduma, it's around 105 kilometers. So you still have like 10 kilometers. Temperature is 26 degrees right now. 26 degrees is a standard. That's room temperature. Yeah, it's that's room temperature. Is not yet hot at the moment, but I'm quite sure, because I can see the climate outside is changing. I can see the environment is getting drier. It's getting drier as we proceed. So probably the temperatures may be high as we enter Zambia. So we are hopeful that we are going to have a successful and a very smooth border crossing. Remember guys, this is a trip we are doing from Nairobi, Kenya, all the way to South Africa, the farthest part of South Africa, which is called the farthest part of Africa. It's called Cape Aguras. So that is where we are going. That is actually where we are going, and I'm quite sure you're going to enjoy the whole drive. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed on my YouTube channel, Paul Havenfields, and on my TikTok, Instagram. You make sure you subscribe at Waihenya, and on Facebook, make sure you search Honorable Paul Waihenya. So guys, let's enjoy this trip together. I shall explain to you every process, every procedure that we encountered at the border, the Tunduma border. Karibu sana. Kwaheri. We are saying kwaheri. This is the last video I'm going to say kwaheri, Tanzania.
Started with a smile we knew. In this world, just me and you. Through the highs and times so blue. Friends forever, always true. Started with a smile we knew. In this world, just me and you. through the highs and times so blue.
We finally arrived at Tunduma border at around 10:30 a.m. Before even getting to immigrations, we had to pay some council fees, then proceeded to start the process of exiting Tanzania and entering Zambia. This is where things got complicated. At the health department, we faced our first serious challenge. We already had our yellow fever certificates, which had been confirmed and approved at the Namaka border by the Tanzanian health officials. At the Tunduma border, they suddenly demanded that we should also have cholera and typhoid stamps on our yellow cards. Ulisikia wapi? After a lot of back and forth, one official told us, just put 100 Zambian kwacha each inside the yellow card and they could help us. Help us in quotes. That is when it became clear this was a pure corruption. At the passport control on the Tanzanian side, things even got worse. They refused to stamp our exit, saying we needed proof of hotel bookings in Zambia. We showed them our bookings from booking.com, but they still declined. I don't know which other way we were supposed to book a hotel in Zambia. Then one guy quietly told us, just put 10,000 Tanzanian shillings on each passport and we will stamp you out. We had no choice. It was getting late. We did it, and immediately our passports were stamped for exit. On Zambian side, immigration was actually very friendly and professional. Kudos to the immigration officials at the Zambian side. That is on the Nakode. Is it called Nakode border? Yes, Nakode border. The one that borders Zambia and Tanzania. No drama at all, but the real chaos started at the customs, where we wanted to clear the car to enter Zambia. The custom department was disorganized and full of middlemen asking for money in each and every step of the way. By the time we were done, we had spent about, hear this, we had spent about $120 in total as bribes and fees just to clear the Nissan X-Trail into Zambia. Some of them actually went into actual things like insurance and tolls, but others went straight up to bribes, including the $20 that we had to bribe to Interpol for them to clear us, for them to stamp our customs papers for the car. Others just several other payments just to move file from one desk to the other. Just imagine, to move file from one desk to the other. In total, we spent almost 7 hours at the border and we were only cleared at around 7:30. Mentally drained, physically tired, but officially in Zambia. Once we crossed, everything changed. The road was smooth, wide, and empty. I think it's because it was at around 8-9 p.m. This was our first road outside East Africa, and it felt different. SADC, South African region, we are on a road. Then we saw the speed limits, 120 kilometers per hour. That was the first highest speed I have ever encountered in my life. We were shocked and very happy at the same time. We cruised all the way to Mpika, enjoying the freedom of open Zambian roads, and ended day 3 at a small guest house where we paid just 20 kwacha after a day like that. We flashed back, remembered the struggle at the border, we laughed, and went straight to sleep. That marks the end of day 2. Day 3 shall start from there as we head to Lusaka. Please consider subscribing and share this content to your friends, especially those who are along the regions or the road that I'm going to use. Thank you, and thank you for watching.